Hey everyone! Some accidents that will make you think, can this be real? A car suddenly disappeared in front of a man. How is that possible? Watch this video to see 50 unbelievable but true events that you'll find hard to believe. Two large trucks collided in a horrific collision. The moment was captured from a moving car. A container truck lost control and veered to one side. The scene was captured by a moving vehicle camera. A parked truck's tank suddenly explodes in an open field, blasting black liquid in all directions. The force was so intense, it instantly engulfed the entire area. A tanker truck's rear wheel suddenly detaches, crashing onto the road. This poses a severe accident risk, especially for nearby vehicles or pedestrians. The scene underscores the critical need for road safety measures. A truck moving on the highway is losing its balance and leaning to one side, increasing the risk of an accident. The accident occurred when a motorcycle was traveling alongside a car. Excavation work is being carried out with an excavator on a steep mountain slope. The surrounding terrain is rough and weak, which makes it difficult for the machine to balance. This is an example of a risky construction or excavation operation. A controlled implosion demolishes an old high-rise. Dust and smoke spread as the building collapses sideways in a planned demolition. Safety crews monitor the perimeter. An old cargo truck struggles through a rushing mountain river. The front end is already submerged, surrounded by rocks and grassy banks, a remote river crossing in rugged terrain. Two cars collide head-on on an icy mountain road. A large crane tilts dangerously on a narrow mountain curve, threatening to topple. Unstable ground and steep terrain worsen the situation, with dense jungle and a water body below adding to the risk. An old industrial high-rise collapses in a controlled explosion. Thick smoke and dust swirl at its base, contrasting with the peaceful forested mountains behind. A pink-bladed snowplow clears ice in a rural winter landscape. Silhouetted against snow-covered trees and silos, it works under a crisp blue sky, creating a postcard-perfect scene. A helmeted motorcyclist speeds down an urban street, unaware of what lies ahead. His bike's flashy wheel covers spin as he approaches an unseen danger. A damaged tanker truck creeps down the road, its front end smashed, clearly wrecked in a recent accident. A white car suddenly swerves left, colliding with a motorcycle in city traffic. A car loses control on a city street, crashing onto the center divider. Two cars collide head-on while running a traffic signal. A truck loaded with timber is dangerously tilted, its rear end sagging under the weight of the heavy load. Surrounded by dense forest and rocks, a pedestrian watches the dangerous scene. A power plant's cooling tower collapses in a controlled demolition. Smoke and debris erupt outward as the structure disappears. A planned implosion safely removing outdated infrastructure. An overloaded truck overturned dangerously while turning at a traffic signal. Its suspension was clearly stressed by the extra weight. A car loses control on the highway, crashing onto the center divider in a split. A military helicopter skims the river's surface during a training exercise, its rotor wash churning dramatic waves. The aircraft's shadow reflects perfectly on the water, creating a cinematic moment. A bulldozer operates precariously on a steep mountain slope, navigating rocky, uneven terrain. The dangerous yet stunning backdrop of rugged cliffs highlights the extreme conditions. The violent collision, likely caused by speeding and reckless overtaking, sends debris flying across lanes. A horrific collision between a trailer truck and a black SUV resulted in the vehicle going sideways across the lane. A speeding white truck lost control at a busy city intersection, posing a risk of a serious collision. A rugged yellow tractor sits stranded in deep snow, its four wheels immobilized in a frozen field. The winter scene suggests a work mission halted by extreme conditions in a snow-prone region. The rider is thrown onto the pavement in a high-impact crash, leaving debris scattered across lanes. A truck with its rear gate open crashes into an overhead sign, shattering the structure. A scooter rider loses control on a city street, crashing violently. A bike accident occurred in the city at night, probably due to the rain. A large red truck is passing very close from the opposite direction, which was captured on a car's dashcam. A white car suddenly darts across the road at night, captured on dashcam seconds before impact. CCTV footage from the highway shows a small car speeding in front of a truck. A three-wheeler loaded with goods overturned after hitting a pole on the road. A military-style truck loaded with timber drives across a snowy expanse. Snow flies under the wheels of the vehicle, and the vast white snow-covered landscape around it creates a sense of solitude and harshness. A small plane is engulfed in flames and smoke as it crashes. People on the ground are reacting in panic, and some are busy taking pictures. The morning was completely normal, but no one knew that this plane flying in the sky was about to face terrible danger in the next moment, and the pilot was forced to make the final decision. The water tanker's fountains created rainbows in the sunlight. An ordinary street instantly became a scene of stunning natural beauty. The truck is losing control and tilting. A house is next to it. A major accident occurs in an instant. A sudden explosion in a car. Panic has spread throughout the area. A heavy truck is slowly turning on a slippery, muddy road. Every wheel is a sign of danger. The possibility of an accident can happen at any moment, and if you are not careful, it can cause great damage. The heavy timber-laden truck is leaning on the slope. It could overturn at any moment. The mountain's dangers and the struggle for balance are like a daily battle with death. A car hanging on the edge of a mountain, a sheer drop of death below. The fight for survival now depends on the rope. The slightest mistake means the end. The truck has lost control on the highway. This kind of scene reminds us, a terrible accident can happen in a moment of misunderstanding. A combination of speed and carelessness resulted in a horrific collision in a split second. A car hit the car next to it hard, covering the area in dust. The highway is covered in a heavy snowstorm. There is white fog-like snow all around, and in it, countless cars have stopped moving. Huge trucks are standing on top of each other. Some have broken the railing and jumped onto the road. It is a terrifying scene, where the risk of an accident increases with every passing moment.